Welcome back to Minecraft Survival with the Rudeman. And before we get started with anything in this episode, I want to give this one mine over here, my fourth mine, a little bit of loving. I haven't mined in here much. I got some diamonds out of here. They were right at the start. And you can see I've tore it up pretty good. There was lava down in there that I got covered up, and I built a little thing in here. I need to get, well, there is a chest in here, but yeah, I've only got the one shaft that I've done. So I want to get in and work this a little bit. So I'll be back when I've got a little bit of work done. Because at the first of this episode, I told you I was going to come in here, and I don't know if you remember, but I barely was right here. I hadn't even started this mine yet. I had built this right here. And that's about all I'd done in here. So look at all the mining that I've done just now, actually, for the last few hours. And interestingly enough, if you look, see all the diamonds back there? I've got diamonds here, and there's more diamonds back in here. Way back in there. So I wanted to not get the diamonds so I could show you where they're at. If you're following along on this map, you can roughly see where I'm at. But this is all the mining I've done, and these are just starts. This is just where I haven't started yet. This one, I can't remember. One of these that I just did, it might be this one. I went far enough that I tied into one of my other mines. But anyway, let me show you what I've gotten. All the blocks that I've gotten of iron ore, gold, coal, all that kind of stuff. All of that I took to my house. But it all came out of this mine. You notice I've already got 11 diamonds here. I did hit some diamonds. That's what I mined out of here. So I did hit some diamonds, and then I've got this is the other one. So all of this stuff was mined out of this mine right here. That one's empty. I wanted to leave the diamonds here so you could see where they were, but let's get these diamonds now. Alright, did I miss any? Don't think so. Right, there's another one back here. I think. There we are. Okay, and I pretty much dug these out to make sure there's no lava underneath. So let me get these. Alrighty. And then we'll go get the other one. That was 22 diamonds right there. Now, of course, your mileage may vary because I do have loot on this. If that's what they call it, I can't remember. I do have this pick enchanted to give me a chance of getting extra. Alright, that gave me 32 altogether. And I don't remember which one of these did, but the mine that's over where I want to put the mob farm, I met up with it in one of these shafts. It's funny. I think it was this one. I'm not going to go down there. It's going to take some time. But anyway, let's go back to the house. Let's see, can I get back there without getting killed? I don't think I took anything here that needed to be worked on. But I got some polished diorite that I had with me, and then there's some regular diorite. And the polished diorite I want to take with me because that's what I'm making the slabs out of. So the diorite was mined here, but I polished some of it in the furnace, in the crafting table, I should say. But yeah, I'm going to use that for the slabs. That should probably be enough. But I know where it's at. So let me take... I want to leave the diamonds here because it may be nighttime up above and I don't want to take a chance of getting killed and losing my diamonds. So the other thing that I don't know if you're aware of, the andesite. I want to make sure I take the andesite and put it in storage, particularly because the andesite is a hard stone. And if you have to make something that will take a blast, build with andesite, because andesite will work pretty good for a cheap kind of a building stone. One of the better things would be obsidian to build with if you're going to build something that's bomb-proof. But andesite is easier to get and works very well. So just keep that in mind if you need a block for bomb-proofing your area. It's nighttime up there, so I gotta run. Whoa! God, where'd he come from? Damn it. Okay, let's just run for the house. I'm not gonna run. I'm not going to outrun that thing, so... Spiders are pretty fast. It's hard to outrun them. Oh, shoot. Go away, guys. Go away. You bother me. Alright. Let's sleep. Okay. Also, whoa. I hope he's outside. I think he is. I want to make my diamond armor. But anyway, the other stuff that I brought up from that mine is right here. All of this stuff was mined out of that one mine that I did just today. So as you can see, I've got a couple of a few blocks of about 1.5 or 1 1/3 of iron ore. No, I've got 2 iron ore. I got lots of coal, lots of redstone, and 28 gold and 16 lapis. So I used the silk touch axe to do that. Oh my goodness. I gotta get rid of that guy. Hey, buddy. Man, what made that skeleton come at me that fast? Oh, somebody jumped on my... Wonder if it was that skeleton. Okay, so that's why the blast furnaces are here. If we take the gold, for example, and the iron, let's put the gold in there. And that's going to blast that stuff pretty quickly. That's why I put that in there. What's wrong with these guys? Do they not die in sunlight anymore? And then I want to start working on this. Let's see, we got a clock, but I need to make a compass. I can't remember how to make a compass. I know it takes redstone. Shoot. I took all my storage away. Alright, I'm going to have to go and get stuff, I guess, just to do that. I don't know how to do that. Run! Oh, I thought he was still there. I better eat something. Gosh, I moved everything. Tell you what, though, while I'm moving stuff, let me just grab this junk as much as I can grab, and we'll run that to the storage. This is the result of what we finished in the last episode. How you like the floor? You know what those are? They're crafting benches. Don't they make a decent looking floor? Anyway, I went through here and I started putting my my items in, and you can see I've got quite a few. Starting on this end, I started off with my ores, my dirt, cobblestone, stone, stone bricks, and such. These are all my stone building blocks. Glass panes, and then I went to my wood, my logs. Now these are only the logs that I have on my little island type place here. Well, it's not an island, but I have spruce and birch and what's that stuff? I can't even remember. Acacia, and then I've got my regular oak logs, but I don't have those in storage, because I've got that great big storage warehouse over there for all my oak stuff over there. So from there, I went to some of the things that I can make with the wood, which is, of course, the different planks, and then the half planks or the slabs, and then stairway. I use a lot of chests, so I made one for that. I may or may not keep it. And then I've got some other stuff up here. There are some things that aren't here yet because I don't have enough of them to fill a chest. So, but all of these are already marked. There's something going to be in them. And like this is fences. I think this is spruce fences and birch fences. These may or may not stay here. I mean, it's not often that I use a lot of fencing. So when I establish something else that I need to keep stored, I'll probably swap these out, because as you can see, I don't use enough of them to even get it started. It takes 41 of those just to get it started. I do use signs quite a bit, so I do have quite a few signs in there. And then that's the scaffolding, which I use quite a bit of. Over here, oh, it's getting dark on me. All right, hang on. I got to go into sleep. Okay, so, God, there's a creeper out already. They come out fast, don't they? I'll show you a little bit what I've done in here. I haven't really changed anything. I took that picture down and I put these in, and I'm going to start making maps. There's going to be my map room here. Let me get away in case there's a creeper. Never know where there's a creeper and they'll take your house out. Anyway, let's get back into storage, and I'll finish that. So around the corner here, I started off with the dust, and those. When I get enough of those, like I can take these and make them into blocks. As you can see, I've got a lot of redstone. Then I've got the torches and all the things I can make with redstone. There's the packed ice, glowstones, some of the things that I make with the redstone, pistons, those kind of things. I can't remember what's in this. There's something in that. These are the blocks of iron. Now, I don't have any iron ingots in this storage. There's my railings. I put those in here because that's what I'm making the roof out of. And so I've got a few of those made up. I need to make some more. That's diorite slabs. I do have the leather. I go through a lot of torches. I've got my bamboo, which I've got quite a bit of, and kelp, all that kind of stuff. I got some of my valuables here. I've got, look at all the slime I've got. I went down there and that chest down there was completely full. So I'm getting a lot of slimes. So anyway, that's what I've got in the storage. And it works really well. Now there is one there that there's nothing in. And I had some kind of railing in there and I took it out. Because it's not a rail that I'm going to have tons and tons of. So anyway, there you go. I need to finish this up. I was just testing to see what I wanted my roof to be made of. I think I'm going to make the roof... It should be a slab because it's going to be flat, and I don't want things spawning on my roof. So I'm going to use slabs. I don't know if I'm going to continue with the diorite. Diorite isn't something I got tons and tons of. I have quite a bit, but I think I'm going to use diorite for the facing, and then when I get to the wood part here, I'll make some kind of a wood slab. But this diorite roofing is going to go all the way down just to cover that up, and then I'll think about some lighting. I do have lighting under here and under here, but there's got to be more. So, and I'm experimenting with this. I don't know how I'm going to keep this. I decided to leave this open so I could kind of look at it as just a feature. And then I'm thinking about this. This is your log that you've taken the bark off of. And just to have a little contrast there. That's what I'm thinking of. And I haven't got it all done. All I did was frame it out. The reason why I went ahead and framed it out is because I don't have tons of spruce like I've got tons of oak. So that meant I had to go and logging. So I logged that out just to make a frame, and then I'm going to finish the other. There's a door here so that I can get into the mechanism if I need to, or get up if I need to change any of these out. And then I've got, that takes care of the back over there. And then I've got a door over here for this whole side that I can get in, and another one on the other side. So I got my doors in there. So that's my storage unit. I mentioned, I think in the episode that I finished doing this, that I thought I'd went way overboard and made it too big. Well, as you can see, I filled it up pretty darn fast, and I still have other things I could put in here if I wanted to. I'm going to wait to see what I need storage for. I don't need it for my oak because I've got that big thing. I don't need it for my iron because I've got this. The only thing I'm doing with this is I'm taking the ingots out and making blocks out of them so I can have more stored. And as you notice, I put this in so that I could easily get to that. Let's see, what else? I did a little bit over here. Oh, notice the gravel. I made gravel paths. And I moved this this thing here because this thing was way back in here. And I pulled it out. Now, to make these, I showed you in one episode, but I added a little something. I took the block out and I put a jack-o'-lantern in there. At night, that jack-o'-lantern glows, and the trapdoors let the light out. So I put trapdoors all the way around, and then I've got plenty of light coming from the light posts. So the paths go to, here. Paths go to there. I need to put a path over to the charcoal machine and over to the forest and or the tree farm and the tree warehouse. I haven't put one over to the fishing station yet, so I'll move this one in like that. And I did make it over to the garden. I need to transfer all the junk out of here over to storage, which I will do. But I did put this in. I don't know if I showed you this or not. I don't know. This is a composter. Now, the composter takes all kinds of organic items and turns them into compost. What is compost? Compost is bone meal. And you can use that for a number of different things. So what I've been doing is taking these, and every time that I harvest a crop, I get tons and tons of seeds. I don't need that many seeds. I only need 64 to replant the one side of my garden. The same with potatoes. How many potatoes do I need? Potatoes is not the best food. It works as a food, but you have to eat quite a bit of it compared to, say, steak or chicken, that kind of thing. So I'm keeping the potatoes here. These down here, this is my stock to replant. All of this stuff is just stuff that I can compost if I don't, because I don't need that much. I don't need that many carrots. What am I going to do with them? Same with the seeds. I don't need all these seeds. And even the potatoes. You know, I don't need all those potatoes. I got enough down here to replant, so that's what the composter's for. I can take all these things and throw them in the composter, and over, not a small amount of time, we'll get bone meal for that. See it working up? Look at that. It's making compost for me. So there you go. I'm thinking around in this episode a little bit because I'm trying to decide what project to work on next. I want to put I need to finish building this, but that's just a matter of putting the wood in there. I'm going to build, as you noticed over there, I flattened that edge out there. I'm going to flatten that down over there, and then I'm going to put a bridge. That area right there where my cursor's at is level 70, and level 70 is the level that I'm at right now. If you notice, I'm at level 70, and so I'm gonna put a bridge across here so I can easily get across there. And then I've told you a couple of times where the tower of is, where there's that canyon thing. That's where I'm going to put the mob farm, the nasty mob farm. That's going to give me all the stuff I need, like silk and all the stuff that mobs drop. So that's where I'm going to do that. Now that's going to be a major project. I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this. So I'm going to build the roof and everything over this. Put some lighting in here. Okay, that thing's sorting. Oh, that's what's making that noise. Okay, I can't have that. I couldn't figure out why it was making such a weird noise. Alright, I've got to get it away from there. Okay, not a problem. What I'll do is put the door on this end. I'll put the door on this end so we can get in, and all I need is some way to get in here to work. And if it doesn't matter whether it's on this end or the other end, I can't get through here. So that's why I had to put a door in here so that I can get in this side, and then I can work my way over to here. And I don't necessarily need a one on each side. And so I'm gonna have the same problem over here, maybe. Or did I even put a door in here? Oh, I didn't put a door in here. I can put a door in here and it'll be just fine. Yeah, let's put it right here. Alright, and then we'll put one the other end. I need to move this one out. It doesn't need to be here now. So I can put it somewhere else. I'm going to put some more of them in all around town. I guess I can. I don't think this will interfere with anything. If I put one, I can put it on this side. I can put it right here, I guess. Okie dokie. Okie dokie smoky. So yeah, I'm just kind of dinking around in this episode. I was trying to decide what I wanted to work on next. And I think I've decided I want to make that experience bank. So I'm going to take this thing. The building's pretty well lit. So I'm thinking about taking this and just moving it out along the path here. Because I'm going to continue on with the gravel path and take it that way and then through here and that in this way across here. So I'm going to be working on that. I just been doing silly stuff like taking this, take it 9 at a time. That's 9. You take it 9 at a time. Open up this. Start throwing it in. Like this. And that gives you a block of iron. That gives you 64 blocks of iron. Instead of 9, now I only have to store 1. And that's why I'm doing that. And it's easy to take apart. And you run it down here. And you can see I've been stacking them up. So there's tons and tons of iron here. I'm going to have more iron than I know what to shake a stick at. I'm going to probably start building with iron blocks. Just because I'm so rich in iron. But that's a story for another day, I guess. Well, probably you're tired of me rambling on. I didn't really have much to do in this episode. I'm just trying to decide what I wanted to do. I wanted you to show... I wanted to show you the mine and that kind of thing. And I've been getting all the spruce for building the buildings and stuff that I've been doing over there from that little spruce forest I put in. And so I did a little bit of that while I was mining as well. So I'd have spruce to build with. But I'm going to finish that building. And then I'll start designing. And I got to decide where to put it. The experience bank. I'm trying to keep this open in here. For some reason. I'm going to put little shops and stuff maybe in here. Just little buildings. Something maybe. But I'm thinking of building the experience farm on the other side here. Thinking about it. Maybe over by that other mine. Look at those stuff flying by. Look how fast those things go on that packed ice. So yeah, I'm thinking about building the experience farm out here. Doesn't have to be real big. I might be able to build it on this bank out here. It doesn't take up a lot of room. It does go up in the air. So I'll have part of it up in the air and part of it down on the bottom. And we'll go over that in the next episode. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend. Sorry about the rambling. And I'll see you back again in the next episode. Happy mining.